Hey guys, Mr. Scanlon here. Welcome to week 2. This is lesson 4 and today we're looking at cohesion. I'm sure you're asking me, what's cohesion? I'm here to explain. Cohesion is what advertisers use to keep their advertisement linked together so that it all flows naturally. Let's practice this, right? You can do this at home. Get your hands up, put them together, kind of like you're saying a prayer. Now if you do this, you should be able to move your hands up and down, left and right, and pull them apart. It's because there's nothing holding your hands together. You'll do this again, but interlock your fingers. If I try and move my hands up and down, left and right, pull them apart, they're not really going anywhere. It's because they're linked. So, when advertisers use cohesion, in written text in particular, they'll link things back to each other. So they might mention a word or a phrase or a concept early on in the written piece. They'll refer back to that many times throughout. So that's cohesion. If you don't have good cohesion in your advertising, then your ad is going to become very disjointed and it's not going to flow. And customers reading your advertisement are going to become disengaged. Right? If it doesn't flow, it doesn't read well, they're not going to be able to understand what you're trying to sell them. So we can look at an example of this. If you open up the barley ad, you should have done so. If you need to pause and do that, by all means. Now I'll give you an opportunity to read this for yourself. I created this ad probably about a year ago for a different course that I was teaching. Alright. Now throughout this I've highlighted for me, not for you guys, that's your job. For me, I've highlighted a bunch of examples of cohesion. So things where I've mentioned a concept or a word or a phrase, and then I've linked back to that. So if I pick one out, in the first paragraph, I've mentioned the word culture. So the beginning of the second line. Now, culture, I refer back to in the third paragraph, where I say barley's distinct culture and history. And then I refer back to culture again in the fourth paragraph, where it says barley for a tropical escape or a culture-filled excursion. So there's that link. I'm using the word culture and the concept of culture, and then I'm referring to that constantly throughout my ad. Now there's many more, and your first activity is to go through and highlight them. Now I'm going to suggest use a different color for each of the different concepts. I'll give you another hint. One of them is escape. Alright, that's all I'm going to give you. So if you find anything to do with escape, highlight that one color, culture a different, and different colors for all the rest of them. Okay, so that's cohesion. Nice and easy. Any more questions, feel free to contact me. Right, let's do this.